everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. We're back with another Monster High video, and I know I just did one, but I had this awesome idea, at least I thought it was awesome, to do a sort of Chinese New Year themed video. I'm wearing a dragon shirt to signify the end of the year of the dragon, and we're going into the year of the snake. So the Lunar New Year is also a name given to the Chinese New Year, as well as the Spring Festival. And it's basically the Chinese traditional calendar. This is the first day of the year, and we go into spring from winter. And I thought, how fitting would it be to unbox this Jinafire Long. She's a Chinese dragon. I got this for Christmas, and I've been really looking forward to unboxing her. Here's her packaging. She's a newer doll that you can currently get both on Amazon and at Target, and probably Walmart. I did not check, but if it is at Walmart, I'll probably put a link to that at the end of the video. So this is Jinafire in G3. I always thought this character was really cool in G1, and they updated her look a little bit. She used to be mostly gold, like her legs are. She also comes with a little foo dog, which, let's see, her monster pet is Cloudy Yun. So she's a daydreaming dragon, and her must-haves are her sketch pad and her, what is that? Shanghai yogurt drink. That's cute. So like Shanghai, and that would be right there. I love how they call out specific items. And speaking of the items, they always have symbols of a lot of the items that she has. So I love that she's like an artist. She's like a clothing designer. You can see right here, she designed the jacket she's wearing. It's very cool. So we're also, to signify going into the year of the snake, we're going to be looking at this new refresh Cleo DeNile doll, and she comes with her pet snake. Now if you notice these new packaging for Monster High, they used to have a little thing here that had the name of the pet and had a little arrow pointing up to it. And I noticed both of these don't have that, so that's kind of interesting. So you have to look on the back to see the pet's name, and this is Hissette. I was really excited to see that they gave her Hissette in her refresh doll, because she didn't have Hissette in her original core doll for G3. She had her little jackal pet, which I cannot remember its name off the top of my head right now. But her little bio stuff says that she is a regally radiant mummy, and her monster must-haves are Eye of Horus, Boba, and a heart jar. And then, of course, she does have both of those. So, very cool. And then, of course, the symbols on the side match a lot of the items that she comes with. It's really cool. I love this version of Cleo. I will say, as Monster High G3 goes on and on, I'm really, falling in love with Cleo. I fell in love with Frankie, and it seems fitting to fall in love with Cleo since they're basically an item. So, alright, so I think we'll start with Jinafire since she's the dragon one, and then we'll go into Cleo. So here is her barcode, and you can find her online, like I said, or you can pick her up in store. Now, the packaging on G3 dolls I find really cool because it just kind of pops off. Like there's only like a few tabs, and then you can pull the whole top off to get her out, which is really nice because then you can take a better look at her. So maybe if you are an inbox collector but you want to get some great photos, you can pop that off, and then you can just put it right back on. But I am not an inbox collector, so we are going to get her out of here and add her to my collection. So let me get her all out of her packaging, and then we'll take a look. All right, we got her out of her box. Here she is. She is really cute. I think she might be a contender for a favorite for me. As you might know, Laguna Blue is my favorite from G3. And then probably Frankie and Venus. But Venus hasn't had very many dolls. Frankie has had so many, and so has Laguna. But this is the first we've seen of Jinafire. I hope not the last. Look at these amazing boots. The detail on these is just epic. Her one heel is a little bent because these are very rubbery. And then her heels are... I'm not sure what those are, to be honest. Kind of looks like maybe a tree or something. I don't know. Or maybe a dragon. It's really hard to tell. I'm not sure. But there's a dragon on the boot. It's on both sides, but only one side is painted. And then she has this beautiful skirt. The fabric on this is really nice. It has like this pattern to it, and it's very, very cool. She has a belt that's in red and gold, very, very Chinese New Year, definitely. Like this red. This is a very, very nice red on the jacket, and it has the gold, and it has this really cool dragon like lapel pin. And that is sewn on to the jacket. And then she has, underneath, she has a jade necklace. And then she has this, like, kind of halter, like, top, like, sleeveless top. And it has, like, clouds on it. What's really cool is she comes with a hanger so you can take her jacket off and hang it up. We might try to take her jacket off later just to get a better look at her. She does have gold hands and gold bottom legs, but then her skin tone is very green, sort of kind of like Frankie's skin tone, more from like G1, I think. So that's kind of cool. Her hands are really intricate. They have lots of detail to them, and she has these claws. This hand I had a hard time getting to turn, and it's a little loose because I was trying to pull it off, and I'm hoping over time the plastic will just reset. She also has gold ears, and they're like go up into a point. It's kind of hard to see because of her hair. And then she has 2 jade earrings in that ear, and then she has one like little tassel earring, and I'm sure that has a name, but I'm not sure what that is. And then her face is very beautiful. She has really cool eyes. And then she has the fangs on her lips. The lips on mine, and I don't know if this is all of them, are printed a little high. You can see there's like the corners of the mouth are under the little upturn on her smile. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just a little off center. She has some gold painted on her knees, and I don't know if there's any on her upper arms, but it doesn't look like it, at least from what I can tell. And then of course she has the gold tail, and there's this green on the tips, which is really cool. I think her hair is really pretty. It's like this deep kind of grape purple, but then on the other side it's like a very light teal green and some light purple, and it's also got the light purple here in the front. It's very soft. It feels to me like saran, and I think I've heard other people say that as well. I love when we get saran on the Monster High dolls, especially like new characters. It's really nice. So her belt is removable, obviously. It has a little thing to remove it. Her tail is posable. It can only go around. It can't like go out. I would have liked to have seen it on like more of a ball joint, but that's okay. And as far as the rest of her articulation, she does have the head on like a ball joint. It can go up and down and around and back and forth to the side. She has the ball jointed shoulder, so that has a little bit of range of motion, and then she has the 90-degree elbow. And of course the hands do come off and can spin around and go up and down. And then her legs, she has the upper leg joints so she can sit and do the splits. She can sit really well, very perpendicular, which is uncommon for a lot of dolls, which is really nice. And then she does have the knee joints, and the knee joints also spin, so they go up and down and they spin. I kind of want to see what her feet look like, so let's take this boot off. So there's what her feet look like. Very gold. Oh, mine has a little blister on the bottom. Poor thing. She needs better shoes. And I love that these boots like have the open part here so you can see her legs through them. Which at first I didn't realize was her legs. I thought it was just the boot. So that's really cool. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. So she comes with quite a few accessories, and I do have one of my doll stands for her because none of these dolls come with a stand. So that will help us display her in the collection. So let me show you her pet. It's like a cloud dog, I think they're called like a foo dog, kind of. Maybe I could be wrong. I know we have a foo dog statue in our house, and it's really cool. The dog has like lightning bolts in its eyes. It's very cute. I love it. Oh, and it even has little feet. Look at this. That is super adorable. All right. She also comes with this jade colored backpack, which it does open. Let me see. So it opens like that. And it has a dragon on the front. There's no paint detail on it, but that's okay. It would be cool to go in and paint that dragon gold and maybe like red on the beads it's holding or the tassel or something. That would be really cool. There's a lot of detail to it though. And I like that it's, you can store a lot of her items in it. And like I showed earlier, she does have a hanger. I think this is standard Monster High hanger. It has the skullette on it. She has a pair of purple sunglasses that look really cool. They look like flames. Let's try those on her. It's always difficult to get glasses on a doll when they have their hair styled in a certain way. But there she is with her glasses. They're semi-transparent, but it's really kind of hard to see her eyes through those. It's probably be prettier to put them on her head. I think that's how it was on the artwork on the box, which I didn't really mention, but this artwork, this is Darko Dark, and his artwork is absolutely gorgeous. And it has all the other characters from this refresh. So, she's not a refresh. She's the first version, but the other characters, including Cleo, are all like the refresh dolls. So she has this little mannequin that looks like her. It has like her tail. That's really cool. And then here is her Shanghai yogurt drink. And I think, yeah, the top of that does come off, so that's cool. And it has the little finger hole, so she can actually hold her drink, although her claws are getting in the way a bit. But there we go. So she can hold the drink. She also has these, I think, go together. So we have a drawing tablet that has her jacket and her jewelry on it. There's the back. And then she has a little like drawing utensil. And it looks like her dog's head is on the top. That's really cute. She can hold both of those as well. And then here's her eye coffin phone and has a dragon. I will say, I don't think I'd like a phone case like that. It's hiding part of the screen. But it's kind of cool. It has a dragon on it. And I love how it has like the 3 cameras on the back. Very cool. So, that's awesome. And then the last thing she comes with are these jade bracelets. And this was the one that was in the little tablet drawing. I'm not sure what's supposed to be on this. It's kind of hard to make out, but it's probably clouds or maybe just a design. So she can wear these. I'm going to see how well these fit her. And you'll get to see the hands come off. So they just come off like that. And we're going to put this bangle here. I think that is, well, maybe it goes the other way. There we go. So it is wider on one side. So you got to make sure you put it on a certain way. Unfortunately, this doll stand I have is for a larger doll, so her waist is a little thin for it, but it still works. I'm trying to be very careful with this hand because it's a little loose because I couldn't get it to turn. All right, so there is her with her bangles on. They look really cute, and they go with her necklace. Surprised they didn't just have those on her already, but there you have it. And then let's see how many things we can fit in the backpack. I don't know if this fits in here. It does not. But you can get her eye coffin in there. You can put her tablet in there, I think, yeah. And you can put the stylus or the pen. Alright, and then I often just hang the backpack over one arm. Getting it over both arms is a little difficult, especially when they have like all this stuff they're wearing. So, but what I love about most Monster High dolls is they can hold or store in their backpack all their items. So it makes displaying them really nice because then you can just have all their items with them. So she can probably hold this if we do it a specific way because of her tail being on it. Yes. So she can hold that even though it doesn't have a little hold ring. And these glasses do not want to stay on her head. And then there's the hanger. Unfortunately, you could just hang that on her bag. I don't know. I always like to try to get all the accessories on them, and then that way when I display them in my collection, she'll just be like this with her little pet on the stand with her. So that's really cool. I love this doll. I think it's probably one of the better Monster High dolls that I've seen in a long time. As far as quality and just design go, she looks amazing. All right, Cleo, you have a lot to live up to. All right, so we're going to have Jinafire hang out back there while we take a look at Cleo. Here is Cleo's barcode and her artwork. Also, this is Darpa Dark. And you'll notice it only has these 4 in the background on both boxes. It doesn't have Cleo or Jinafire, but then there is the artwork in the front that's just kind of the Cleo with, I'm glad they have Frankie here. That's really nice. And I unboxed this Frankie, and she is probably my absolute most favorite Frankie that they've come out with. I think the design overall for her is amazing. I can't wait to put her together with this one. I'll probably do that in some photos at the end of the video. And then we have the refresh. This, by the way, that's the refresh Frankie. And that's the refresh Draculaura, which I did pick up. So I will be doing a video on her, as well as refresh Laguna, who I got for Christmas. That'll be in a future video. And then the cool thing about the Draculaura is Target right now, and let me just grab her so you can see her. So there's the Draculaura refresh. I picked this up at Target. There's the barcode, just real quick, for only like 12 something. And with tax, it was only like $15. And you have to do a pickup or an online order to get it. And I did the pickup. That way I didn't have to pay shipping. And I just went and picked it up at Target while I was in the area. But if you buy her in store, she's going to be like $24 something, like $25. So definitely look for her as a pickup if you're going to... Some of these dolls. This one, unfortunately, was the same price for online as it was in the store, so I went in and picked up this one on my own so I could pick out a good one, but they oddly enough picked out a really good Draculaura for me, so I'm excited to get her out in the future. It won't be the next video. I don't want to do 3 Monster High videos in a row, but anyway, here she is without all the plastic in the way. The bangs on mine are so perfect. I picked this one out specifically. They're so like perfectly straight. I don't want to mess those up. I don't want to have to, I'm not going to wash her hair at all. All right, so let's get her out of here and take a look. All right, here is Cleo out of her packaging. And my first thoughts is that she's amazing. She's gorgeous. She has saran hair, but it does have some tinsel in it, as you can see. It's very little though, but I kind of wish they would stop putting tinsel in all the Cleo dolls' hairs. I wonder if there are any that don't have tinsel. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I can't think of any off the top of my head. But the hair is super, super soft. And look at these amazing bangs. There was a hair on each side, though, that I did have to cut with some scissors. And you can see there's another one right here. That's part of the bangs. And I'm just cutting them so they're even with the rest of the bangs. But look at the bangs from the side. They're like so perfect. I would be so afraid to wash her hair and try to reset those. But yeah, she's gorgeous. I love the eye makeup they did for her, and I love these dark lips. Looks so good. She has this really cool shirt with like some like really poofy sleeves that's very, very shiny gold. And I love the way it looks like mummy wrapping. Look at that. It's printed on, but it looks really cool. And then they continued the mummy wrapping with these ribbons on the sleeves. That is really, really cool. And she'll have all the same articulation as Jinafire, so I don't really need to go over that. And her hands also are removable, but like every Cleo, she does have one arm that looks like mummy wrapping and one leg also. And then she has this really cool snake like leg bangle. And it's really cool. It's being held on by an elastic right now. And then here are her shoes. Her shoes are kind of actually really cool. They have little blue scarabs on the front that look like they're supposed to be turquoise maybe. And then the heels on them, like so many Monster High heels, are an object, which some people don't like, but I actually think it's really cool. And these are little Anubis urns, which is really cool. She is shedding some like fabric. I don't know where it's coming from. It might actually be hair from the bangs when they cut them. But she does have a couple spots in the back that look kind of weird, but I think it's just the way the hair. Like if you were to wash that, those would probably go away. But since they're in the back, it's not a big deal. But this hair color is gorgeous. It's so shiny and very deep blue, but also very bright blue at the same time. I love it. And she also has earrings that look like little hieroglyphic symbols. It's very cool. And then her skirt has a print on it that's all in gold. And I think this sash is separate from everything. So you can untie that. That's really cool. I love it when they give you clothing items that actually work, that are, like aren't just Velcro or something. So that's really cool. And I also have a stand for her. I do need to pick up some new smaller waisted stands though, because these are a little big. All right, so her pet is Hissette. So we have Hissette again, and it's so cute. It has a little crown. I love it. It's so pretty too. It has a lot of detail. So happy Year of the Snake, everybody. I hope your year will be amazing despite everything going on in the world. So she has this really cool backpack, and hers actually has a little bit of painted detail and this little charm. And her backpack actually opens up like a backpack would, which is really cool, and I love that. And she also came with a little piece of pizza. The pizza is printed or molded in there and then painted or printed on. But this closes up like that and has a lot of detail to it. So apparently they eat pizza in Egypt. I mean, of course they do. Where do they not eat pizza? Let me know that. Who doesn't have pizza in their area? Wow, this is really hard to get open once you close it. All right, and then she also comes with this really cool looking scroll. I'm trying to figure out which way is the orientation of it. I'm not sure. I don't know if it goes this way. I think it might go that way. Yeah, because there's a spider hanging from the spider web. That's really cool. It's only painted or printed on the one side. This is like this printing process a lot of Monster High dolls have and Barbie now has. She also has this object. I'm not really sure what this is. If you know what this is, leave a comment down below. I don't know. Maybe it's a pen or something that goes with this. That might be what it is. So, and she can hold that. It has the little finger notch, which is really cool. So she can hold that. Can't really hold the pizza Can't really hold the scroll unless you like maybe use both hands, and even then you just got to have it pose a certain way. She also comes with a pair of sunglasses, or maybe just normal glasses. These are cool looking. I like them, and they're very translucent, and these are going to be pretty easy to get on her. Oh yeah, those actually look really cool on her. They're like very, very cool. I like that you can see her eyes through them, and the fact that her hair is styled in a way that allows you to put them on really easily. I love her ears. Let me just point out her cute, really big ears. I love that about Cleo. She's just so cute. And then here's her heart in a jar, which is something that ancient Egyptians would do. They would take every body part when they were mummifying someone and put it in a separate container. I always found that really interesting. And then her last item is her boba, but unfortunately the sticker on mine is all uneven and it's been like pushed up on the bottom. Now I've had this happen before, and I was able to gently, very, very slowly and gently, I was able to peel it back, and so far we're doing good. Oh, it ripped a little bit. Shoot. But if you can peel this back enough, you can fix it. Unfortunately, my sticker is really ripping on the one spot. Okay. So, yeah, see, it ripped. Well, I can fix that with some tape, but alright, let me try to fix this. Alright, it's not perfect, but it is on there properly now, for the most part. And I'm going to have to put some tape around it to hold that one spot on. That's always disappointing when you get an item like that, but this is really cool. It says boba, or no, sorry, Horus coffee, and it has the Eye of Horus. And I think it said it was a boba drink, and you can see like the bottom is supposed to be little bobas floating in the drink. And of course she can hold that because it has the little handle. Very cool. Now as far as the scroll, I don't know. It kind of fits in her bag. Okay, it does fit in the bag, and then you can see the scroll edge right there. That's actually really cool. That's probably where I'll keep it. I'll just keep it in there and probably keep her stylus in there with it. So there we go. I got all her items displayed with her. She looks so cute. They look great together. I love the color palette of both of them. They look really cute. And let's take a look real quick at their pets. The dog is way bigger than the snake, but still very cute. They're going to be best friends. So, all right. Well, there you have it. Jinafire Long and Refresh Cleo from G3. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you have either of these or if you plan on getting them. Or maybe you're not a Monster High collector, but you still appreciate looking at them. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Lunar New Year to everyone out there. I wish you all a wonderful year to come. Please like the video if you liked it. Share it if you think someone would like to see it. And also, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Take care out there, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.